Good morning, guys. Well, it's almost afternoon. I'm a little late because I'm having some internet issues this morning, but I'm not going to be able to use my computer, so we're going to kind of wing this today and do the best we can. But for reading today, you have a passage that is all about your teeth. Okay, I hope you've been brushing them and keeping them all clean. So what you're going to do is you're going to read that passage. It's a pretty short passage. Remember, if you're struggling to read it, you can always get a parent or a babysitter or whoever you're with to help you read it. Okay, and then you're going to work on filling in a main idea organizer. All right, so with that main idea organizer, what the main idea is what a whole section or a whole passage is all about in just a short little sentence. Okay, so what you're going to do is at the bottom of that passage, there's an organizer. If you can print it off, you can do it that way. If not, it's real simple to draw. You can just make some columns on your paper. You're only going to complete the organizer for the second section of that passage called teeth tasks. Now, the organizer has some examples already of what you need to be doing by using the first section. So if you're not sure, you can look at those and see what you need to do. So section 1, and you're only going to do sections 1 and 2 today. Section 1 is just finding your topic. All right, what is the main thing the passage is telling you about? You can use your title to help you with that. Okay, then you are going to take in step 2 and take the heading and turn it into a question. So remember to look at your examples. That's very nice. Remember to look at your examples and see how they've done it with the first section of the passage, and then you can apply that to your second section. If you have any questions or need any help, your parents can contact me through Dojo or text message or Facebook Messenger. All right, so we're going to get ready and we're going to go over your math problem. So we're going to look at your first math problem today. It's a word problem dealing with sums and differences. I think this one's something pretty easy. We did these a lot on your math reviews in class. So I'm going to flip my camera around and we're going to go over a problem similar to what you have as your first problem on your work today. And then you can take what we use on this problem and apply it to the problem in your packet, okay? Give me just a minute and I'm going to flip this camera around. So let's look at this problem. I've boxed in some important information. Jennifer won 74 tickets at the fair. Her friend only won a couple. Jennifer gave her friend, you have to squeeze in here to look because I made a mistake, 28 of her tickets. Estimate how many she has left, then find out how many she actually has. So we've got Jennifer had 74 tickets. I'm going to come down here and do 74. Okay. Her friend only won a couple, so Jennifer gave her friend 28 of her tickets. So my second number in my problem is going to be 28. All right, now I don't know how many she's ending up with. That's what we're going to try to figure out. Now we need to figure out if we're going to add or subtract. She gave her friend some of hers, so if she's giving away some of what she already has, we know that's subtraction. Okay, so we're going to do 74 minus 28. But before we find the actual answer, our problem tells us we must estimate. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn our problem around, 74 minus 28, put our equal line. Now estimate, means we have to round, so we're going to round each number to the nearest 10. 74. If my duck only made it to 4, it's safer to definitely run back to 70. Then 28, my duck made it all the way to 8. That's pretty close to 10, so it would make more sense for him to run on up to 30. All right, now 0 minus 0 is 0. 7 minus 3 is 4. So my estimated answer tells me about how many she has left. So she has about 40. Now we have to go back and find out how many she actually has. So this is where we do our actual subtraction. So we're going to do 74 minus 28. Let's look at this problem. We're going to divide into 2 columns. 4 minus 8. If I have 4, can I take 8 away? No way. So I'm going to go to 7, make it a 6, make this 4, a 14. Now 14 minus 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is where we need to go. So that was 5 and one more, that's 6. And then 6 minus 2, I know, is 4. All right, so her actual answer, how many she actually has left, is 46. So that is pretty close to 40. So that's what you're going to do on your first word problem today. So you've got to find you're going to have to write your word problem out, fill in your boxes, figure out if it's an adding or subtracting. Then you're going to do the estimate first. Then you're going to find the actual answer. Your estimate and the actual answer should be close. That's how you can check your work. All right, guys, let's look over your second problem. I've got another example similar to your problem, but not quite the same. So let's look over it really quickly. I'm going to flip Jamar wants to build a structure with his blocks. He wants it to be 2 levels. The first level will be 34 blocks. The second level will be 61 blocks. About how many blocks will Jamar use to build the structure with 2 levels? Will Jamar have enough blocks if his set has 80 blocks? So let's go through and find our important information. All right, so the first level is going to be 34 blocks. All right, the second level is going to be 61 blocks. About how many blocks will he need to use to build the structure with 2 levels? So my first number is 34. My second number is 61, and we need to know how many that is. So if I've got 34 on the bottom and 61 on the second level, and I need to know how many that is, am I going to add or subtract? That seems like I'm putting them together, and I know when I put things together, that's adding. Now, I underlined this word about because in class we learned that about is an important math clue word. About means I need to estimate. So remember, we just estimated on our last problem. I'm going to turn my problem up. Remember, estimate means round. So 34. My duck made it all the way to 4. 5's my magic number. So 4 tells me I would be safer to run back to 30. And then 61. Oh, my duck only made it to 1. So that's definitely quicker to run back to 60 to stay out of trouble. Now, 0 and 0 is 0. 3 plus 6 is 9. All right, so he's going to need about 90 blocks. Now, I'm going to come over here and find the real answer because I need to know if he has enough, if he only has 80 blocks. 90 tells me he probably doesn't, so let's check it. Divide it into 2 columns. There's my 1. 4 plus 1 is 5, and 3 plus 6 is 9. He's going to need 95 blocks. If his set only has 80 guys, is he going to have enough to use his 95? No. He will not have enough. All right. So there you go, guys. This is what you're going to do on your second math problem for the day. This shouldn't take you too awful long today. It's a pretty simple assignment. No fractions involved in this, so I think you should be able to finish this. All right, guys, that's it for today. All right, we're going to try to do our Zoom meeting again on Wednesday. I think we'll try to do it a little earlier, maybe at 10 o'clock instead of later in the afternoon. Hopefully I can see more of your faces. Last week there weren't too many of you on there, but I want to see as many of you as possible. I'm missing you like crazy and wish we were at school, you know, getting ready for all of our end of the year fun and those types of things. So anyways, keep working hard. Don't drive your parents crazy. And remember, tell them just to reach out to me if you're having any trouble, all right? I love you guys. Bye.